What up, y'all? It's FortWorthFabian, BigBossFabo back with a video for the channel, man. We have breaking news: at least 10 killed, 10 injured in Monterey Park shooting. So this was Saturday night. So last night, a gunman opened fire in Monterey Park. The shooter is still on the run. So this actually happened last night. I woke up to this news, wanted to, do a reaction to it, look into this, man. Prayers out, condolences out to those killed and all the family members affected, man. Craziness. These mass shootings just being a regular day type of trend, type of thing nowadays. But, prayers out to those who lost their lives and their families as well. But let's go ahead and see kind of what Fox 11 Los Angeles has to say about this.
Good morning. I'm Alex Michelson at Fox 11 Newsroom with some breaking news, and it has been a horrible night in Monterey Park. A mass shooting event we are now covering. 10 people killed, at least 10 more injured. You're looking now at some video from a few hours ago that was shot by Skyfox. Here's what happened. Around 10:22 tonight, there was a shooting in the 100 block of West Garvey Avenue. What you're looking at is some of the aftermath of that. That area was home to a massive Lunar New Year celebration that happens every year. Organizers say as many as 100,000 people go to this festival. The festival was supposed to end around 9 o'clock, but clearly a lot of people still there partying. There was an event happening at a ballroom dance facility, and that's where we believe that this shooting occurred, at that ballroom dance facility. A gunman, we believe a male, walked in and started shooting. At least 10 people, as I said, were killed at the scene. Another 10 people injured, at least, and taken to local hospitals. That number could rise. We know that some of them are critically injured, which means the number of deaths could also rise. We don't know what motivated this gunman. We do know that the gunman is still on the loose. And if you think about the fact that this person just opened fire on so many people in this community, the fact that this person is still on the loose.
It's crazy, though. That's always, festivals, places where there are huge or large gatherings are always pinpointed or targeted. So you just got to really be cautious. And, there's a lot of festivals that happen year round, different cities, different locations. Will a mass shooting happen at all of them? No, not necessarily. But these events, tend to be targeted. Of course, we've seen, school shootings be on the increase as well. Just any place, any building to where essentially it's a gathering, whether it's school associated, entertainment, fun, festivity associated. You really just got to, be aware that that's the day and age that we live in.
Is a scary and important piece of information. The Sheriff's Department is helping the Monterey Park Police Department, which is a relatively small department, with this. Also getting help from the governor's office and the federal government as well. That department just overwhelmed in trying to figure out who did this, where they are, and to get them into custody as quickly as possible.
Start getting on them cameras.
Monterey Park,
CCTV.
Home to about 61,000 people. Of that, about 65% of them are Asian, 27% Latino, 6% white. So this is a community that is one of the most Asian communities. Part of what was being talked about at this festival today was the rise in hate against the AAPI community, ways to combat that.
Wow.
The sheriffs
they got
that just gave a briefing
a
short time ago did not speculate.
Sound like the community got some hate groups, trying to take them out. I mean, that's the reality we live in, man. All this cultural appropriation types, you can't even really associate with people, or people don't even really want to associate outside their race anymore, to be honest with you.
What the motive on this was. Was this anti-Asian hate? Was this something else?
That's what it sounds like.
We don't know. We don't know who the suspect was. We don't really have a description of the suspect. We do know that many lives of people that were out to celebrate a joyous event, the Year of the Rabbit, Chinese Lunar New Year, are not coming home tonight.
That's crazy.
And that is just a horrible tragedy. So we have reporters that are headed to the scene or confronted at that scene. As you can imagine, the hour is late or early, depending on your perspective. There's a whole lot of people that have not gone to sleep. Is a situation here
you said they got reporters on
true.
the ground or what?
We came right now. The LA Times has some reporters at the scene, and they've been getting some interesting color. They spoke to an individual named Seung-Wan Choi, who owns a seafood barbecue restaurant across the street. And Mr. Choi said that right after this shooting, 3 people rushed to his restaurant, told him to lock the door, and they reported seeing a gunman with semi-automatic weapons who then reloaded and continued to shoot at people. That information not yet confirmed by law enforcement on this information as well. Is the crime scene in Alhambra. And then we're also focused where more
all right, man, buddy ain't really saying
if they're
too
in
much,
good
so.
enough condition where they're able to talk.
I mean, condolences out to those who lost their lives. This is, I guess, the closer look on the ground. Some of this footage we didn't get a chance to look at, but
shooter. You see one of the victims here being taken out on a stretcher. This video is into our newsroom from a couple hours ago from photographers that are on the scene. We're awaiting live pictures from our crews that are just getting there. As you can imagine, for everybody, this is a bit of a challenge from a timing perspective. This is happening in the middle of the night when a lot of people are not usually on staff, on the weekend when a lot of people are not on staff too. And that makes this response, both from the media and from some in law enforcement, a little more challenging, as a lot of people are getting woken up in the middle of the night trying to make sense of this and trying to rush to this scene. From all the reports that we have, the scene itself several hours ago was a joyous one. And there was a lot of celebration in the air, that it was Lunar New Year, that we're coming out of COVID, and that we can now celebrate with each other together. You see there the law enforcement on scene. This is a joint operation.
So this is Fox 11 reporting, 10 being killed, 10 injured in Monterey Park. As mentioned, condolences out to the family. I guess this was their Lunar New Year, so to speak, that was happening within the Asian community. I'm not sure where specifically, but, fun events to attend. There's always some type of, I think it's the Laotian New Year. I'm not, don't quote me on that. But out here, my friends had invited me, a while back when I used to live, specifically on a specific side of town. So fun time, good time. Sad to think that, these festive, these fun moments just turn into, chaotic moments and sad moments. But, prayers out to them. Condolences out to those that lost, family members, friends in this tragic shooting. But it's crazy times we live in. All y'all can do is stay safe, man. Stay blessed, stay prepared, stay focused, stay sharp. Peace, love, prosperity, man. We'll catch you guys in the next video. We out.